An intellectual says a simple thing in a hard way. An artist says a hard thing in a simple way. These words fit like a glove in what you are about to see. But you already know what bike I'm talking about. After all, I expect you have already read the video title. Remember those difficult situations you don't know how to solve? Well, this project is all about that. But the most interesting part is the solution. Because it's the exact opposite of what we would expect. And it worked brilliantly. Welcome to Racer TV. I don't know if you already figured out what I was talking about. But here it is. The frame of the CX500. One of the biggest handicaps for any cafe racer project. The rear curved structure is always what most builders try to eliminate to achieve a straight stance. But Budger and Gaz of Fabrica thought differently. They left the frame curves, arranging the final form. In other words, they looked to the problem and embraced it by doing absolutely nothing about it. And this is just brilliant. I have been following this project from many months ago. Always curious to know how they would solve the frame problem. And I never expected that the solution could be this. Letting the frame speak for itself. But none of this would have worked if it were not for the extraordinary technical capabilities of shaping aluminium sheet. Just like in the Type 6, the bodywork is equally impressive, but not so liquid as in the CX. Almost like a drop of water, which seems to have been stretched until it became flat. But to help this stance, the front forks were cutted, and the front wheel upgraded to a 19 inches, and the rear to 16. These are the kind of details that can make a huge difference. I hope you don't get me wrong. But this bike doesn't mean that the CX frame looks better if untouched. All I want to say is that this is a very successful approach, in which only a few can handle. Because it demands subtleness and purity. Qualities that Fabrica have always been demonstrating. But even for them, this wasn't an easy one. Just as you can see in the first versions of the project. And this indicates what I once said already. Never be afraid to go back with initial ideas about your project, or even give up some. Because this will only mean that you are evolving. And without knowing it, admiring this astounding machine is doing precisely that. Evolving. Thank you for watching Racer TV. And as always, I hope to see you next week.